I use references mainly for the core shape of whatever I'm drawing. So like if it's a figure, then a lot of times I'll use a reference for the particular pose, but then I'll improvise and make up the actual person, you know, the clothes, the hair, the face. But it's that sort of twist of the body that I'm looking for in the references, the way that the body, how the weight is distributed in the body in a particular pose. Because without a reference, I don't know if I'm going to put the feet in the right place to counterbalance the twist in the hips of this pose. But you can usually tell if I've drawn something from a reference or from my imagination. When I draw from my imagination, it's usually much more cartoony, much more designy, sort of simplified, more rudimentary, maybe a little more silly. There's this Halloween Village piece, no references, and the buildings are much simpler. The characters, very simple, basic, heads on sticks kind of drawing, and it's much more designy, so it's much more sort of the composition is more considered, the perspective is flat and things like that. There were these reference versus imagination, so like the building that I did last year, this thank you card, I didn't use any references, it's very simple, sort of designy. These birdcage kids I drew from imagination. The Enchanted Village piece that I did, this was all just sort of free-flowing, stream of consciousness kind of stuff. These little houses and neighborhoods, and of course like the real cartoony stuff like the busy birds. Here's the one of like a line of birds waiting in line at the DMV. Oh, and these masks, all of these faces, just kind of off the cuff. And then here's some examples of having used a direct reference. So I'm drawing directly from a photo. This is actually someone's house, so it's directly from reference photos of their house. This hotel that I did for the clothing brand Kukai. This sketch of Natalie Wood is directly from like a publicity still. All these little sailors, these are all me. I just set up like a video across the room, and then I just hit play on the video so that I can do all these poses and then pause them wherever I need to get the pose reference.